Hi everyone, this is Greek Prophet, or also whichever one you want to call me, and I'm joined by this guy over here. He can say his own name.
The DarkDragon and Chaos. What's going on, DarkDragon Army? Welcome back to another live vlog. Here.
Yeah, it's already fucked up. Now we need to start over. Oh no! Just joking.
Again, damn it.
Okay, let's see how this sweet volume is.
Yeah. I got sick tunes. You wanna look? I got sick tunes.
Oh, it's lagging. It's lagging its ass off.
Oh shit. Nailed it.
It's lagging its ass out a little
Don't
bit.
even fuck that up.
Yeah, it is. It is most definitely lagging its ass out. Can I just, you know,
Hear the music.
back?
Just go to the beginning. Just watch it from the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, that's dooba. No, what the, no, stop it, what are you doing?
The Domics.
No! Why?
The best
What's happening? No!
The best part is I've watched that episode too.
Ah!
I want that part too, Domics, you better do it.
Ah.
And then here we go, my intro. Nice.
Okay. Song that I made, by the way.
Yeah. I was no part in helping any of that. I was like,
No, I don't want to.
except for like this whole music video thing, but even then, still pretty much useless. I'm like that useless waifu in any of your favorite animes.
Okay, yeah. Everything's all good. The stream's not lagging at all.
Totally.
Cool. Guys, if it's lagging for you,
Please let us know.
yeah, there's a live chat going on right now.
So.
But yeah, Alex. We came here at first because I was like, hey Alex, you want to talk about Jambo a little bit? And he was like, well, why would we do it?
I still don't know if I'm feeling okay with it. Just like, cause like, after all, like, it happened last summer, like over this summer. So you know, it just kind of feels like we're milking out the whole Jambo thing a little too much. Like we already talked about it once. You did your vlog thing.
I did?
Yeah, remember your whole vlog thing?
You mean the first two Jambo videos?
The three-part thing that you did, the two regular ones, and then like the overview of almost everything.
Yeah, but I didn't tell them about like the specific things that happened.
Some of the more specific things that happened.
And the moments that you couldn't have a camera out to record, like human moments, like those ones, because like it wasn't just that. By the way, I'm not a ghost. By the way, it's just this is lighting. So yeah, I'm not usually this pale, but this is fine. Whatever. Anyway, those legitimately human moments that you couldn't just record. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of wanted to start it off with this, you know?
Yeah. Ramble time!
Ramble time!
Ramble.
Time to ramble, WWE style. Want to go ramble with me? Let's ramble, Alex!
I don't want to ramble. That's too late, we already did that.
Yeah, we both have girlfriends, so... link in the description. Follow our girlfriends on YouTube, very much so. It'll be in the description later. I'm lazy. Actually, no, I could do it right now. I'm really getting into this song. Oh wait, it's my song. Okay, what was the saying? Oh yeah, the legitimate human moments like Alex.
What?
Alex, you stopped the music.
No.
Why?
It's on a playlist.
Oh, okay.
It'll automatically just keep playing.
Okay. I was like, what are you doing to our company?
We are a company!
Alright, let's tell them about the oh yeah story.
Yeah!
A lot of you won't get that unless you went to Jambo with us. And it's like...
He was there for it, I wasn't. He told me this story, and then I just made a joke.
Alright. It was in my troop, and these kids were walking back. The music is distracting me a little bit. I want it a little quieter. Okay. So, these kids were walking back from camp. Where should I start off?
Let's see, okay, so I think I remember what you told me. So, basically, he was going, out to the swimming area.
No. This was different. This was a different story. I'll tell them about that story later. But some kids were
No.
Let me start off from the beginning. There is about like
There was-
6 or 7 sub camps in.
No, there was only like 4. A, B, C, and D.
No, then there was E and F, but F was like foreigners.
Okay, so yeah, there was like 6 camps.
Yeah.
There were 6 camps. Each color coded. We were in
Alpha. Yeah.
Yeah, we were in Alpha, which was
As you guys probably
green.
saw in the Jambo video itself, I'll put a link in the description.
Well, eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
When we get to it, hold on. Let me see
Yeah.
if I can get to it. Hold on.
Actually, I don't think you can. Only I can because it's mine. Oh yeah. This is what I was doing.
Well,
oh,
no,
yeah.
I was just gonna put it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, make it easier for me.
Yeah, I was just gonna go locate it.
All right.
I have to go.
Anyway,
locate
before
it.
we get a little more off topic,
You gotta jump into it.
these kids, since we're in Alpha, some kids in my troop were walking all the way to Camp Delta for whatever reason, and upon walking back, they were like, "Okay, we don't want to walk all the way back on this dinner," and so they tried to take a bus back, and they were just like, "Oh, hey, can we take the bus?" And they're like, "Nope," and they drove off. And so, long story short, they ended up going farther than their destination, so they just walked all the way back, and by the time they got into Camp Delta, which, no offense to you Delta people who were in, who were at Jambo, no offense, just people in Alpha thought you guys were crazy, and for good reason, for good reason. Okay, so as the kids from my troop were walking back, they saw some, like, random kids without shirts running around. They even saw some kid with a yo-yo going like, yeah! And it was just like, they were freaking out. They literally ran back to camp. Once again, no offense to you Delta people, but y'alls are crazy.
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why we joke around by saying, yeah! With anyone we meet from Jambo.
Y'all are stupid. Props to the guys and girls that understand that joke.
Yes. Shout out to all of you people.
Yeah, good on you if you got the joke or not. I'm hoping some of you did. So I think we got some in the chat.
Hi ZZ, what's going on? Hope I said your name right.
I'm still looking for the video, though. I'm still looking for it. Just give. Was it on your Greek Prophet or Russell channel?
What are you talking about?
I-
Oh yeah, it was on Russell. Well, go to playlists.
Are you sure?
Go to playlists and you'll see Jambo videos. Yeah, you'll see them. Created playlists. It's not giving you an option to see all. It's weird. Okay, go down.
That's it. It must be on your.
No, it's not. It's not on the other channel. Trust me. I know this.
Well, then where would it be?
Go to videos.
I already scrolled through all of your videos.
They're there. They are there. They have to be. Scroll down. Keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling down. Okay, now we're in the summer range. Sorry for the interruptions.
Yeah, like I'm trying to find the video and I can't find it.
Yeah, it's not before this. It is after.
Oh, finally. Okay, here we go.
Go into the video.
You want to do montage first?
No. Go into the video and then look in the description for like for the playlist.
I still like how I'm in all 3 thumbnails.
Yeah. You are. Funny story. His hat ended up. I made 3 videos for Jamboree, by the way. If you guys haven't watched it yet, he's gonna go into the video and go into the link. As he's gonna find the link for me and put it in the description. What are you doing? We are talking about
Jamboree.
Yeah, we're just.
But I'm
whatever.
getting all 3 videos into the description, or at least into the live chat right now.
Yeah.
So just give me 1 more minute, and it will be there.
Yeah. We're just kind of, as the title suggests, we're just having a talk show. You know what I mean?
Just for laughs. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. So as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, he was in all 3 thumbnails. In the first
Which is being posted right now.
In the first thumbnail, it was just his hat. In the second thumbnail, it was me and him. In the third thumbnail, it was just him. Thank you, Alex.
Okay, I'm getting the second one on there now.
Alex, go into the description, and then find the playlist. Go into the no, stop. Go into the video.
Okay. Yeah.
Go into the description, and then there will be a Jambo playlist, so then you can post all 3 at the same time. watch the rest of the Jambo playlist.
Okay.
That's the link that you need to do.
Okay.
This kid needs to learn
Learn what?
how to.
How to what? I know how to use my own laptop. There's the playlist. Bye, This Is Dead.
But yeah, if you look in the
What?
Bye, This Is Dead. Cool.
It's not
Thanks for
dead.
being here.
It's not dead.
Cool.
Cool. Props to the Jacksons. Is another joke.
Yeah.
Close this. I'll keep an eye on chat though.
Yeah.
So that you
I already
have your
have. Oh yeah.
You can keep your documents open as well.
Speaking of Boy Scouts, I made a channel for my Boy Scout troop, and which I am not like the owner of. Like I don't own it. My troop owns it, but I made it, and I am the webmaster for my troop. What that means is that I control all the social media. I'm just like an admin of it rather than like the owner. I still have to go under the guidelines of my
the troop
master and everything.
Yeah, you still have to like listen
Jambo.
you still have to listen to what the troop master says.
Scoutmaster. Cool.
Why does everything have to be so specific?
Okay, this is a talk show, not a show for yelling and screaming. Alex, you are always a charm to have on my show. Thank you for being on my show, Alex. This has been wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so freaking much.
Enlightening.
You are amazing.
My most enlightening words are
All right, let's not give our viewers cancer. Nice.
Too late. Yeah.
Can this do what I want it to do?
Can it just do a thing?
So yeah. Tell them about that story with your dad cutting pizza wrong.
No, my dad didn't cut the pizza wrong. So, I was helping my grandfather build a shed at some point. And we order a pizza, right? The pizza finally gets here. And unlike usual, we usually get like these, like a whole stack of plates, like 20 plates.
Yeah.
But this time we only get 3. What the So, there's 3 of us there, and then we have 2 electricians working up top that, we have these 2 electricians up there that are probably hungry, so we gotta feed them, but we don't have enough plates for that. Okay, you know what? We can work with it. We'll just give them the box. You know what? Why not? And so, but when you open the box, it looks like an almost circle pizza, right? But when you try and lift up a slice, it's all cut into miniature squares. That means there was 4 squares in the center that had no outside crust. That means there was no grip to any of these things. That drove me nuts. Who cuts a pizza like that? Who legitimately cuts a pizza that way? What demons do that?
Demons do that, Alex. Speaking of that, we're getting pizza tonight for dinner.
It came straight out of Satan's ass. I swear.
I love pizza that comes out of Satan's ass.
Ah!
Welcome to the Scream Show, guys, where we try to impersonate
We see who can
Screamo.
yell the loudest. Ah!
I'm sure that'll turn out well in the live stream. Let me just listen. Oh, I'm deaf now. No, I'm just joking. I'm just deaf in one ear.
No, let's just,
troops.
Let's see. I'm gonna cheat and injure my toes and make
why? Why would... How is that cheating anything?
Because that'll allow me to scream the loudest.
Oh. I'm a dumbass.
Intentional injury, then yell louder.
I wish you'll intentionally injure yourself now, because, like...
Ah!
Yay!
Dear.
I have, like, fairies or something. Please don't call the exterminator.
You mean the Terminator?
The exterminator. Cool.
He's an old... The ex-Terminator. The Terminator was my ex-wife. I'm sorry. I'm cheating on you.
Are you 3-way cheating?
Maybe.
We both have girlfriends.
And I prefer the Terminator. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. What?
The Terminator.
Cool.
Sound like Chewbacca. I don't know.
Oh, I remember this song. What is it?
Let me see. It's Juice Town.
I remember this. What game was it from?
Let me see. It's in the description.
Oh, hey, look who just commented, saying, "Oh my god."
From Pokemon X and Y.
Look who just commented saying, "Oh my god."
Is that my girlfriend or yours?
You should know your girlfriend's YouTube channel by now.
No, not really.
The one with 90 subscribers.
Oh yeah, that is her.
Let's see, whose girlfriend is more popular? Faith has like 10 subscribers and she has like 90. Both don't know why they're in their current situation.
You are so triggered.
What's up?
You're triggered now, aren't you? Yeah.
She put like a equals minus equals. That's a syntax error.
I'm still only on episode 3 of One Punch Man.
I am on episode 0. I don't intend on watching.
Oh,
it.
You're even worse than me.
What are you talking about? I'm just.
Well, she.
Teenage love, everyone.
She still hates me because I don't watch.
Oh, just for the ones who were watching after and don't see the live chat, she said, "I hate you."
She hates me because I didn't binge watch One Punch Man the minute I started watching it. Sorry that I'm spending time with.
I thought you were gonna say, "Sorry, I'm special."
Well,
I mean, I could believe that.
Actually, I'm nothing special. I'm just a normal everyday child, you know, just
who has some mental problems, you know, just some special mental problems. No offense.
I have Asperger's syndrome.
I'm sorry, guys. All of you actually have problems, and then you would actually be called special. Sorry that I compared you to this one.
I have Asperger's syndrome. Of course, I have a mental problem.
No, I was. Did you just not? See, this one is special. He didn't even like realize the burn that I just put onto him. Seriously, I just burned you hard. Burned you hard. What the hell am I talking about? If only I had the mic right here so then you could hear me whispering, but you know, you can't. This music probably needs to be louder. Alright, live chat, seeing that your girlfriend hates you. There you go, we're good.
Yeah, everything's normal.
Yeah, everything's normal.
It's good.
Now I'm going to tell my girlfriend to come on for kicks.
So what were we planning on doing next?
What were we planning on doing next? The thunderstorm after the concert.
Okay. Do you want to do your view first or mine?
Do your view first, since I'm doing something.
Okay, so this is, at Jamboree, this is the one that had, that the lightning was just in the clouds, right?
Yeah. Just for reference, we were so afraid of thunderstorms at Jamboree because the land was all flat.
Yeah.
If somebody was standing, they could very easily get struck by lightning.
Exactly. That was an issue. But we were in the middle of the concert. We were just listening to this, I forget which band it was. Do you remember?
Ex-Ambassador.
Ex-Ambassadors. Yeah, that's right.
You know the ones who sing Renegades and all that stuff?
They looked like complete morons up there. They really did.
Yeah, insulting the president, though.
Just
like, you just don't need to.
Yeah,
Who cares?
On top of it, the guy that's, like, sexually harassing his keyboard. What the... Just, like...
He doesn't let that go.
No, I'm still kind of upset about that. Like, that was unnecessary. That was really unnecessary. No, so...
Hey, he was getting into it. Kudos to that guy for being himself, going like...
But what about the guy that's just sitting there dancing, kind of singing to it?
Yeah. He's neat. That's what you do!
You don't just, like, do the same thing over and over.
I mean, what else are you gonna do while standing up there? You're in front of, like, thousands of people. Anyway, go on.
But, so, as I'm sitting there, I get the glimpse of lightning. I'm just, like, seeing lightning start forming in the clouds, and I'm just like, oh shit, that's not a good thing. And the first thing I envision is just lightning strikes the stage, because there's all this electricity being produced. With all these electronics on the stage.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you would think the lightning's gonna strike there first. It's obvious. This thing's like a magnet. This thing's concerts are typically like the biggest lightning magnets you'll ever see. But I'm concerned that one of these guys on stage struck, everyone starts fleeing, and someone's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
But, so I'm just sitting there watching this, and I'm just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And the worst part of it is that it keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
Everything gets darker, the lightning seems to get stronger, and I'm just like, and it's gonna start raining any second now, I guarantee it.
Did it actually rain?
No, it didn't. That was
wow.
the strangest thing. What bothered me was that it didn't rain afterward. But you could hear thunder too, and it sounded like freaking cannonballs. At least that's how my Skymaster portrayed it as.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to your girlfriend, so I'm gonna.
But and so as time continues to go by, as everything keeps going, everything just keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
And so the concert ends and everyone starts leaving. And I'm still kind of, like, having this ringing in my ears. Everything's still ringing. I'm just like, are we doing this? Nah, what are we doing again? I look like I'm drunk, because and the worst part of it...
Don't we all?
And the worst part of it was that the Skymaster would just be like, Alex, over here. What? over here, what? I look like this drunk old man who doesn't seem to give a fuck, because I still have ringing in my ears, so I can't hear I can't hear much. And so I have to be pulled. I get, like, I just start getting dragged. And I was like, help, abuse, let go.
That's probably what's...
I just start panicking. And then I look over and it's like my friend Ethan. I'm just like, oh, it's you. And so, once I'm pulled over, eventually the ringing stops, and we start heading back to the campsite, and the bridge is closed. I swear to Christ.
Yeah, the bridge was closed.
I think it's because someone tripped and fell. Or was that a different incident?
No. They closed down the bridge because of the thunderstorm. The bridge was all metal. If something struck the bridge, it would kill us.
Right, yeah. But, wasn't that a different incident, though? I think it was the first concert that happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And it actually did rain.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the first concert. I'll tell because I have a really exciting story about the first concert, but...
Yeah. Did it rain that first time? I don't remember.
You mean Ex-Ambassadors?
Yeah.
Yeah, it rained.
During the first one.
Yeah, it rained.
No, because I have...
No, wait.
I have video of the cloud lightning that happened.
You do?
Yeah. I think if my SD card's still...
Oh, yeah, it was just cloud lightning. It rained, like, the next day? Or, no, it rained that night. No, it didn't rain at all. It didn't rain at all. Yeah, because I remember waking up like... Alright, I guess it's time to tell my part of the story. Alright, so we were walking back. It was pretty normal. And, like, as we were walking back with a huge crowd... Oh, thank you for the like, whoever just liked. But, we walked back, and there was a huge crowd, so I had to hold on to my friend Steven's backpack. If you want to know who Steven is, watch the Jambo videos, or go to my Troops channel. You'll see him in there. It's in the link in the description below. I'm not pointing down at my crotch. I'm pointing down for you guys, because you guys can't see anything below.
Well, I mean, he likes his own crotch. He thinks with his dick.
Yes, go see my crotch for more content. Anyway, beyond that, about Jambo, we're talking about Jambo right now.
Not your huge ego.
Yeah, my huge ego, alright. Okay.
We're not making this any better.
Anyway, we're walking back, serious though. We're walking back, and I had to hold on to Steven or Dan's backpack, whichever one, and just because I didn't want to lose them. And on our way back, they were just closing the bridge, and so they were just letting some people pass before closing it.
Yep.
And so, as we were waiting to go on the bridge, because there's a huge line, they only let a certain amount of people go across the bridge at a time, because they don't want many of us dying at once, you know?
No, the Ex-Ambassadors concert, it didn't rain. It was the second one that rained.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the second one that rained, because I remember, we had a friend that was, that got crippled over the week.
Oh, jeez.
He was using their, dirt bikes and broke his leg 3 times.
But yeah.
3 times.
You tell that story after. I have a pretty exciting story now. But while we were waiting, there was this kid. Let's call him Jeremy, just to...
Jeremy!
Let's call him Jeremy. His name wasn't Jeremy, but just for confidentiality or whatever.
We got
pretty sure his name. Actually, no.
We got good old Phineas and Ferb's Jeremy here.
I guess his name is let's just call him Jeremy just for confidentiality reasons.
Jeremy.
I don't know. He didn't consent to being talked about. Whatever. So I heard some kid. I heard some kid being. I heard some kid screaming. Stop it, Alex. You're screwing me up. He was screaming that he couldn't find his troop because his troop had left him. And I was there like, hey. And I reached out to him. I was like, hey, you're safe. Just come with us. Just because I didn't want him, like, this guy was just all alone. He wasn't with his troop. So I held on to him just like Steven so I wouldn't lose him. And I'm like, what's your name? And he's like, Jeremy. And I'm like, all right. Where's your campsite? I'll help you. I'll walk you through there so then you don't, like, you know, so then you have somebody to go through there with. Just to, you know, calm this guy down. And so we just started talking. Apparently he was not too far away from my campsite, but my campsite was closer. So eventually walking on the bridge, there was... Eventually people were like, make a path! Make a path! And we saw these two people. The people obviously made a path. And these two people were carrying some guy out. They were running as fast as they can. And I was like, whoa, what was happening there? And then Steven and Dan looked back at me. Did I say that they were both carrying a guy? Yeah, I think whatever. There was these two people running, trying to carry a guy out. And Steven looked back at me and he was like, the guy in the middle was having a seizure. And I was like, what? And so when eventually we got past that, me and Jeremy continued our conversation. Keep in mind, we didn't know each other prior to this, and we just started talking, and I guess we became friends, but we never got to talk to each other again, and eventually I just went into my campsite, went in my tent, and it was all okay. Then I woke up at 3 in the morning because people were just like, oh, it's a thunder and lightning warning! And no, there wasn't. They just made us get up for no reason. Alright, what do you want to show me? Why? What is this?
Someone's trying to make the guy below him be triple gay. And then this guy counters it by flipping the picture. And then someone says, congrats, you're both gay.
But yeah. So what else we were going to talk about? Oh yeah, reading comments and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Read out your comments from your quote have, which you could send me the link.
I only got one.
Send me the link to your quote have, by the way.
No.
Why not?
Because it's a very inactive account.
Okay, fine, whatever.
I'm not on quote that often. But,
okay.
She wants to, good old Cassie Red Rose, opinions on Pokemon. Okay, here we go. Rant time, boys!
Alright, I'll let you do your thing for like 30 minutes. My role in the stream is over, I guess.
We've barely even been streaming for 30 minutes. It's been 28 minutes.
Barely? 28 minutes is about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, go on with your
So
rant.
basically, I would be you basically just said I would be ranting for the duration of the whole stream so far.
I'm kidding. Don't actually rant that much, but...
I'm doing it!
You probably don't have that much to talk about anyway.
Well, let's see. Well, how about you do it first? What
are you talking about? I don't really have much to say about Pokemon. I mean, I like it. Pokemon's good. I don't...
Well,
I played it. I like it.
What about that new episode that you did of Zapdos versus Moltres?
Shut up.
What about that?
I play it. I don't have...
Talk a little bit about it. Come on.
Okay. I like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Yes. I'm poor. I don't really feel like wasting my money on the newest games. Wasting my money in a sense of... I don't want to have the urge to play Pokemon as much as I used to.
Money.
I don't have the urge to play Pokemon as much as I used to, you know what I mean? Like, I still like it. Pokemon's amazing. You cannot deny that. And if you deny that, you're just wrong. Honestly, you're just wrong. But, now that I got that out of the way, I like Pokemon. There's just not much more to say about it. I like playing Pokemon Red Rescue Team. And I may actually bring that series back, depending on if people want it back, so... Alright, you go on your ramblings.
But, so... One big thing, is, like, how many people here have played Sun and Moon? I guarantee I'm never getting answers, but, for those that have played Sun and Moon, and then played the new Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, you'll notice that some of the characters kind of just felt not right. The story, they intentionally tried to make characters fit. And there were some good characters, don't get me wrong. Like, the Aether Foundation president, Lucami. She was a great character. Really good. I kid you not. She did well for her story. It became a boss battle, and it went spectacularly. I appreciated that. I appreciated it. But then in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, her role was specifically adjusted for the purpose of the game. They forced the story down this character's throat.
Oh, what?
Ant Critic is at the movies right now.
Oh, hey. What? That is Antonio.
Hey, Antonio. Nice.
Hi. What's up?
Antonio, you're right in time for the talk about Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Because it drives me... Some of it was good. Some of it was good. But like I was saying, they shoved the idea of the new story down Lucamine's throat. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon's story, you can play it for the content that's in it, but the story itself felt forced. It felt a little forced. They kind of killed Lucamine a lot, but at the same time, giving characters like Guzma or Lily, or even Gladion, a bit of a chance to really show that they are decent characters. That's the thing, though, is that with Lucamine having to die off as a character, they let other characters get their chance to become better. And so other characters were way over here, while I kind of wanted Lucamine to be even further than them, but still get other characters to be decent. So Lucamine felt more like a side character than a main. And all the others still kind of So the characters that were good died. The characters that were meh improved to decent. But they still weren't really...
Wait a second, wait. People actually died in Pokemon?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
The anime did that though. They actually suggested the death of a Stoutland in the anime.
Why?
I have no idea.
Why would you make death in Pokemon? The death battle did that and scarred me for life.
I don't know, but but in the Pokemon anime they actually killed a Stoutland. While I can go over the anime later, I have a lot of heavy opinions about that.
Yeah.
Very heavy opinions, because I don't like the anime. The new anime is shit. Anyway, as for, but in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, while the characters weren't good anymore, the difficulty, however, was well done. You see, in Sun and Moon, the difficulty just felt flat. You know, I rushed through it. If there was a mountain, paved. You know, if there was any chance of beating the game, it was just play through your starter, play with nothing but your starter, leave the EXP share on, maybe if you don't heal your starter, then, you know, you might have to go into a second Pokemon, maybe. But, I mean, if you play the Pokemon Ami thing enough, you know, if you do Pokemon Refresh enough, you can get your Pokemon to be just like, oh, I braced it for you, you know. Then next turn, just feed them a full restore, and then they'll be thrilled to bits or whatever, you know. So, I mean, you know, in Sun and Moon, it was just like, whatever. But in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, if there was a mountain, it was a little difficult to pave it. Because I got through the first island relatively quickly. Besides the fact that I would sit around for like almost an hour trying to catch every single Pokemon I could. I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I'm that guy that's gonna try and catch as many as I can. But then you get to the second island, and they didn't just like give it a 5 levels, not even 3 level difficulty curve. They went 10 levels over what was the first island. So the first island had, like, say, level 15 by the end. You'd get to the second island, you're battling 25s instead. They ramped up the difficulty 3 times, a lot, which was nice. And so I didn't feel all that bad about leaving the EXP share on. I didn't feel that bad. I was telling myself I wasn't going to do it, and then when I did and got to the second island, I was like, I'm not even sorry anymore. I'm not. I was losing thousands of dollars to a Lurantis. That drove me nuts. It drove me nuts because I'm losing thousands of dollars to Lurantis when I could have had this cleared like an hour ago. I literally sat at the grass type trial for an entire day, give or take. Give or take an entire day. I sat there trying to finish off the grass trial because I just couldn't do it. So what I did was I did the Mantine Surf minigame and just got a crap, and I just started drugging my Pokemon with rare candies.
I feel like I haven't talked very much. Yeah, you rambled on for a good 15 minutes, my friend.
Did I? No.
Yeah,
not
did.
yet.
Yeah.
About 5 minutes.
Wait, really? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
That wasn't. Okay, whatever.
It hasn't been 15 minutes yet. It hasn't even been half an hour.
Hey, Alex, I have like 30. I'm following 36 people on Twitter. Is that an accomplishment?
Not yet.
Oh. How many more people do I need to follow for it to be an accomplishment?
For the bronze rank 50.
Okay, I'm gonna go follow people on Twitter now.
To get to gold, it has to be 100,000 following.
I thought bronze rank required a certain amount of points.
Nah.
I need to rescue more Pokemon.
Nah.
Red Rescue Team. So yeah, I like playing it.
Yeah.
I play emulators.
I play emulators too. I have, in fact, fun thing. Actually, me and my brother Matt just found out today that I can start up a second file of Pokemon Fire Red, and I can trade with myself.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, you can?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I know.
That is amazing.
I legit, because what you do is when you go to the Battle Coliseum or the Trade Center, you do the wireless one, then do
I suggest facing the camera like this, so then we can like.
Then all you need to do is start it up, pull up another, then hit the. Hold on, where's my tablet?
He's gone.
Nope, hold on.
All right. I'm gonna pull up Pokemon Red Rescue Team as well. I figured out the other day because on a Chromebook I found an emulator, and it's great except for the fact that the sound is shit.
Yeah.
So I found out how to mute it the other day. Very glad.
Where is it?
Speaking of that, I do have a video of Zapdos
Here
fighting Moltres, Mia Zapdos, and Moltres as himself. Now I have all 3 of the legendary birds. I'm excited.
So I'm gonna do Pokemon Fire Red. So I'm just loading up my Pokemon Fire Red. I don't know if you can see that very well.
Yeah, they can see that.
Because of the light.
That last song that was on gave me really good memories about Pokemon Platinum with Have you ever played Pokemon Platinum?
Okay, so what you do is you go here.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Access it.
Fire Red.
You go to the Trade Center.
You save.
You hit that save button, fam squad.
Oh shit. Mute. Good.
And then now it's gonna be stuck here until you do something. So you hit the 3 dotted menu button up here. Then go down to the top motion load. You go to load. Oh, what? Hold on. Wait.
Don't you guys just love the thumbnail that I took?
Link local. You go to the link local thing. And then you can load up this. It'll show up this.
What? Oh yeah, you just started a second thing.
Yep, I just started a second file.
Cool. Neat. So you can trade with yourself and everything.
Yep, pretty much.
Wait, we didn't tell them about the "Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs" thing, which is by far the funniest thing, and we both have the same story.
So
wait. You've been talking enough. Okay, let me speak.
Fine.
But you can join in for dramatic effect.
Dramatic effect.
So
Dramatic effect.
Your dramatic effect sucks.
I don't know how to dramatic effect.
All right, so we were walking back to camp, and we were on the bridge. Cause okay, my camp is here, the bridge is here. Who cares? We were walking on the bridge back to my camp. The bridge is close to my camp.
Yeah.
And randomly out of nowhere, Alex starts saying,
"Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs."
Repeatedly like that. He just keeps saying it and saying it and saying it. And eventually, I just put my hands on his shoulders like this, and I'm like, man, you have to stop! You have a wife and family! To his response.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Oh yeah,
and I was like,
Mr. Krabs.
come on, man, you gotta stop. You're
Mr.
overdosing
Krabs.
on memes.
Oh yeah,
Stop
Mr.
overdosing
Krabs.
on memes. You're gonna die. You have a wife
Mr.
and
Krabs.
family.
I love Mr. Krabs.
And on the way back, as we were walking into my campsite, I was like, this man is overdosing on memes. And then somebody's just like, overdosing on memes.
Someone supported it.
They didn't support. They were just like, they just giggled to it.
They didn't care.
Which was funny. And I ended up walking up to my friend's tent. I walked up to Steven and Dan's tent, and I was just like, hey, guys. And they're like, yeah. One of them was like, yeah. And I'm like, both of you, it's something really urgent. And they woke up, they're like, what's up? And I was like, Alex is overdosing on memes. And they're like, you woke me up for that? And I was like, oh, you were napping? Sorry.
Let's be honest, you can't just... One does not simply overdose on memes.
No, you were definitely having an overdose.
No, you can't just overdose. That's underdosing right there. Because
no.
that was like... At
One
like
does not underdose.
That was like the 9-day mark. We were already there for like 9 or so days.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, I had no access to my daily memes.
Yeah.
See, I'm perfectly normal now.
Perfectly normal.
Totally.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
Totally normal.
I think we talked about everything on our list. Pokemon, my Troops channel. Go subscribe to my Troops channel. If, it's in the description right now. If you guys are really confused, I created the channel for my troop, and then people in my troop were like, oh yeah, that's cool. And so they really like it, you know? And so I think you'll really like it too. Go subscribe down there. You know how I make trip videos once in a while, like the Jambo videos that I've made? If you don't know what I'm talking about, link in the description below.
If you're already...
I make troop troop videos that I make are like, what?
If you're already late, take your time. You can't be late twice.
True. I like how this live stream has been. Videos. Oh yeah, the one thing that I wanted to do. Alright.
We're back to the screaming.
Oh, hey, you want to do the reading comments part, even though you don't have comments? Alex, tell them why you don't have comments.
That's a private thing.
Alright, fine. He doesn't have comments for reasons.
Yeah,
but... yeah.
That's all I can say. It's just reasons. That's a private thing.
We're gonna make a reading your comments video later. But I don't want to spoil some what? Nice. I remember this one over here asked on a video if he can make porn of me and Thor, and
yes. I'm gonna make a gay story.
That's not just gay, it's incest. Whore. Now, I'm not slut-shaming, I'm Alex-shaming right now. Whore. TNT player, am I right?
DarkDragon of Chaos, motherfucker!
Yeah, but you used to be the TNT player. He used to be a player, guys, but now he's gone back on his ways. He's not overdosing on memes. He's not, cheating on anybody because he's a player. Get it, guys? Haha. I'm funny. All right. Is there
You're not
anything
funny.
else? Let's see. Do we get any comments? Can you go on to Facebook for me and see if some people will join in?
No.
Why not?
Because the only people I have friended are like mostly family.
I mean, in the group chat. In the YouTube group chat. Go into the YouTube group chat. Yep.
Me.
Yep. Yeah, but go into
you don't even care.
No. Because you need to look at the screen to talk. It's a talk show, man.
You don't even care about
the problem
memes.
is we ran out of things that we premeditated
You
to
don't
talk
even
about.
care about the memes.
Yeah, I really don't.
Memes are funny.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. To clarify, some of them are really thought out and funny. Some of them are just shit. I mean, I think that's what they were supposed to be. Did you get all these from Sinnoh?
Not all of them are from Sinnoh.
Oh, okay. Most of them are, though.
A fair amount of them are, yeah.
We haven't done anything with Craft Trio in a while. Except Thor's been posting, like, shit things. It's like, Thor, why are you uploading to your own channel and to Craft Trio? But, like, it's the three of us together in the channel, so... Give us It's... Okay, it was just lagging for a minute. Go down in the comments below and say what ideas you think we should do on Craft Trio, because we haven't done anything.
Yes, Satisfied's Fame Squad.
Yes, I'm satisfied. But yes. Do you think that's a wrap, Alex?
It's time for some sushi wraps, boys.
I mean, we don't have sushi wraps.
Fuck. I don't actually eat sushi.
Me neither. So I don't know why you said it.
It's a wrap.
Man, I look somewhat good in this lighting. Not being narcissistic, I'm just like, wow. I did a good job with the lighting.
Yeah, I usually look like shit.
I mean, if you have a light directly aimed for your face, you probably wouldn't look like shit. Just for reference, here is without my light. Hi, guys.
Still look like shit, though.
But yeah, we're in my new setup right now. If you guys want to see my new toy, not sexual. Alex, can you send me the link to that video?
It is sexual, by the way. I'm just saying.
What is sexual about this thing? Are you sexually attracted to a tripod?
Nah, it's just the way you phrase it.
Yep.
It's the way you phrase it, let's be honest.
Oh my god, this is from Pokemon Mercy Dungeon. You gotta turn up this shit.
Right.
I used to love this song.
Through Sea of Time.
Yeah.
Mystery Dungeon explores the time, darkness, and sky.
This used to be my jam. Ah! I would go to no end. I was like trying to make... You know, I was making videos before I knew what YouTube was. It was on Flipnote. Do you guys old DS fans know about Flipnote? Do you know what Flipnote is?
I remember it. I just never... I don't think I ever had the DS.
You don't have the good memories me and Thor had. We tried to create something... We created a series called Ratsar and Lizard Rat. It was a giant mess, but I ended up typing out 300 pages a while later. Can you go on Quotev and, you know, it'd be interesting to read out some of the old stories we made. Or me and Thor. What do you put? Oh yeah, you're putting in the link to the... So yeah.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, open up Quotev and then let's see. Let's read out, like, the first paragraph of Ratsar and Lizard Rat to you guys. Like, not just the first paragraph. Would you like to read it out, or you want me to read it out?
No, I'll read it.
Okay.
But I think you took me on board with it?
It's on Thor's thing.
Jesus Christ, Father Pepe. Fuck you.
Is that your girlfriend?
No, it's a group chat that I have.
Okay.
They're all fucking ass. No.
It's on Thor's thing.
Origin of Ratsar and Lizard Rat Part 1. Yep, here it is. This old thing.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna pause the music so I can read it.
Yeah, pause the music.
Alright, here we go. So, the true origin of Ratsar and Lizard Rat, Volume 1. Doom in the Red Eyes. Story written by Russell Gunlack. Plot created by Russell Gunlack, Thor Gunlack, and Nathan Robidoux.
Thor Gunlatch. That's his name.
Editor, Nathan Robidoux. The characters in this book have different owners. The characters belonging to Russell include Ratsar, Peckingbird.
I forgot.
What kind of names are these?
I just read out louder. By the way.
Fireglobs, Turl, Flamezard, Hax, and his minions.
Flamezard. That's how we pronounced it.
Sir, I'm not even gonna try.
Just don't even start out with a story after introduction. Whoops.
Hey, mother!
What did I do? What did I do?
It's a touch screen.
Oh!
Introduction. One day, I was sleeping over my grandparents' house with my 10-year-old cousin Thor. I'm choosing not to begin with the monsters of these stories, but a little before. Anyway, Thor and I decided to make a random character, since he makes comics. And I had a device to make animations with. He thought of a character named Lizard Rat. A giant of English.
A giant type of lizard / rat.
I made Ratsar. Simply a giant mutant rat. Teenage Mutant Ninja Rat.
No.
From my cousin, I heard that Lizard Rat started off long ago in a place called Rattopia.
There you go, yeah. That was Thor's doing, by the way.
You both are... I mean, I know I can't...
We were children! He was 10! I was 13!
I'm gonna just keep pointing out every single flaw.
Yeah, I was
cringe.
13.
I'm gonna keep cringing.
He was 10.
I'm gonna keep cringing.
What else would a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old make? Still passionate about it for some reason.
He was with the other lizard/rat creatures. Obviously, he died off at some point in the past. In the present, a great scientist was trying to recreate lizard rat. He accidentally poured the potion over himself, and when he tripped and he eventually grew and grew, eventually destroying his lab. Meanwhile, about 2 miles away, there was a curious, hungry rat in a home. When he finally reached his destination, the countertop, he spotted a single can with a blue bee on it. The rat thought it was food because of the aroma of the liquid within the can. What was in this jar was certainly not food at all. It was a type of liquid steroid called Big Juice.
Yes.
Big Juice?
Yes, it was Big Juice. Okay, disclaimer, this is before I knew what Viagra was, so it's not meant to be dirty.
Oh my Christ. The rat walked to the jar and stared blankly at the instructions typed on the jar. It said to take 1 teaspoon a day. The rat obviously didn't know what it said. All he knew is that it smelled like blueberries and the jar was open. So like any rat, he jumped in the jar and drank
What? He jumped in the jar and drank all the Big Juice.
Why? You go through the pressure of explaining what it does and said, but it's a rat. You know what? Fuck it. He jumps in it anyway.
Yeah, that's... The rat doesn't know shit. It's a
But
fucking
you go
rat.
through the time to explain, oh, you're only supposed to take 1 teaspoon a day.
Yeah, the rat jumps into it. No, it's not anybody explaining it to him. He doesn't know that.
You just explained
Keep
it.
reading,
It
keep reading.
said take 1 teaspoon. The rat walked to the jar and stared blankly at the instructions typed on the jar. It said to take 1 teaspoon a day. And then you decided, you know what, fuck it.
Yes.
It's a rat. It doesn't know what it says. So you go through the trouble of explaining it.
Yes.
Then go, fuck it, all that's out the window.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to, like...
Great storytelling,
My
10 out of
thought
10.
process was that, okay, you know that you're supposed to only take 1 teaspoon a day, but a rat jumps into it and drinks more than a single dose that a human should have. So
Okay.
what happens? Okay, fine. I'm gonna spare this one from reading. He grows into a giant mutant and lizard rat, and rats are meat, and they fight.
This
evil
whole...
It's 300 pages, by the way. Yes. People wonder why I know how to type. It's 300 freaking pages. If you want to waste your life and read that, copy the link there, and I will put it into the description.
That is a waste of your life.
Hey!
To read that,
Hey.
all that. You know what? If you want to, go for it. In fact, hold on. Let me go up to the top here. Oh, well, that's helpful. No,
Yeah,
I
this
think
is all in quotive.
Hold on. No, I got a better idea. Hold on.
What are you talking about?
DarkDragon of Chaos 15.
Oh, no.
TT info.
That would take years!
I have a read out loud.
DarkDragon of Chaos 15.
Hold on. Pause. Okay, I turned the speed all the way up because I got bored one day.
DarkDragon of Chaos 15. TT info. December 23rd, 2015. Origin
That's
of
when I
rats
made
are in
this.
lizard rat 1. Origin of rats are in lizard rat. Outcast of justice is Oni-I-chan, King Wormocular.
It was
The
Oni-chan!
true origin of rats are in Lizard Rat Volume 1. Doom in the Red Eyes story written by Russell Gunblack, plot created by Russell Gunblack, Thor Gunblack, and Nathan Robideau editor. Nathan Robideau. The characters in this book have different owners.
I
The
love the
characters belonging to
pronunciation of
Russell
his last
Gunblack
name.
include Ratsar, Pecking Bird, Fire Globs, Turl, Flamizard, Hax, and his minions, Zerd, Isnok, Aliens, the Amazonian Bee. Creatures, Human Glob, Armageddon, Clat, Timmy, Topa, Land Gaia, Water Gaia, Air Gaia, Thunder, and Ratstar. The
Gaia.
characters belonging to Thor Gunblack include Lizard Rat, Mosi, Paradox, Ovistrata, Armageddon, Iron Fist,
Ovistrata.
Deadly,
To
Lethal,
be fair, it's
Thunder,
like an
Shara,
AI
and
speech,
Lizard.
so I mean, of
Yeah.
course,
Characters
it's not
belonging
going
to Nathan
get it.
Robideau
Let's
include
just keep
Forky,
listening.
Doomsday, Vat and his minions, Cert's minions, and Space Gaia. Stance is the only character that belongs to Stephen Wren. Free introduction.
Introduction.
One day I was sleeping over my grandparents' house with my 10-year-old cousin Thor. I am choosing not to begin with the monsters' stories, but a little before. Anyway, Thor and I decided to make a random character, since he makes comics, and I had a device to make animations with. He thought of a character named Lizard Rat, a type of giant lizard/rat. I made Ratsar, simply a giant mutant rat. From my cousin I heard that Lizard Rat started off long ago in a place called Ratopia. He was with other lizard/rat creatures. Obviously he died off at some point in the past. In the present, a great scientist was trying to recreate Lizard Rat. He accidentally poured the potion over himself when he tripped and he grew and grew, eventually destroying his lab. Meanwhile, about 2 miles away, there was a curious hungry rat in a home.
Curious.
When he finally reached his destination, the countertop, he spotted a single can with a blue bee on it. The rat thought it was food because of the aroma of the liquid within the can. What was in this jar is certainly not a food at all. It was a type of liquid steroid called Big Juice. The rat walked to the jar and stared blankly at the instructions typed on the jar. It said take 1 teaspoon a day. The rat obviously didn't know what it said. All he knew is that it smelled like blueberries and the jar was open. So, like any rat, he jumped into the jar and drank big gulps of the drug. For humans, we all know it made muscles with 1 teaspoon a day, but no one knew what it would do to rats. The rat soon realized that it was growing and tried to get out, but was already as big as the outside of the jar. The jar cracked, and big juice spilled everywhere. The rat continued to grow until it broke the house down. The rat was then as tall as a lamppost. The rat got big, as well more intelligent now. He now had huge claws in his arms and legs made of rubber so they could extend. The rat looked down at his huge claws and let out a huge growl. Meanwhile, from far away a giant rat lizard stood in a broken house. The former scientist now was as tall as a 2-story building and had the appearance of a giant green mouse standing on its 4 legs. The scientist looked at his new mutated hands. I finally did it. I turned myself into a ratopian, he murmured. With the strange occurrence of monsters, the scientist decided to help the army and fight the evil ones.
Okay,
In the distance he heard a mighty roar.
No.
As he was running
Let's
to
keep this going.
he realized he had newfound strengths, and could never run as fast as a human. Once he arrived, he witnessed a giant rat like he was now, but the beast had black arms with huge bendable claws, 3 to each hand and foot. The other monster also was more muscular and less nimble, unlike the scientist who was more skinny and not as muscular. The rat-like beast was struggling with the giant bird.
We'll leave you guys with this.
The scientist did a facepalm, realizing he was the one who made the giant bird. About a year ago, he was experimenting on a bird. He fed it the wrong potion and it grew big and got a bad attitude. He had to set it free before it destroyed his lab. So, for the bird's bad attitude, he decided to name it Pecking Bird. Pecking Bird was on top of the beast with his talons at the beast's neck. The scientist just reacted. His eyes started to feel like they were on fire. He suddenly felt like he knew everything Lizard Rat knew. He was one with him. He fired an eye laser at Pecking Bird. The bird squawked and ran away. The beast got up. He gave the scientist a look as if saying, "Thanks, I owe you one." The beast gave a roar. The scientist somehow understood. "My name," the scientist stumbled. "My name is Lizard Rat," and like that, Lizard Rat make a new title for himself. "What about yours?" The beast shrugged. Lizard Rat looked at the ground. He looked back up. "How do you like the name Ratsar?" Lizard Rat asked. The beast nodded his head. "Okay, Ratsar. Would you want to fight evil with me?" Lizard Rat suggested. Ratsar nodded again. Lizard Rat saw a few red sparks come off Ratsar's claws. Apparently that's what happened when he gets excited. For days no evil monster attacked, so Ratsar and Lizard Rat laid back, found a shelter and even taught Ratsar to speak English. "Lizard. Rat." Ratsar said. It felt weird speaking English, but he knew it was one of the only ways to communicate with his new friend Lizard Rat. "Me hungry," Ratsar struggled to say. Lizard Rat nodded. "Better, you're making progress, but it could use work," Lizard Rat said. Glaarb, Ratsar picked up a noise from far away. Lizard Rat, trouble. There, Ratsar pointed to where the noise came from. What made the noise was an army of red sludge monsters. Sluggard is fire and tice. Fire globs, Lizard Rat's sentence sounded like gibberish to Ratsar, or at least half of it. Lizard Rat must have somehow picked up on Ratsar's confusion. "It's called a scientific name. I will explain later," Lizard Rat explained. The fire globs got closer. Ratsar stretched out his palm and red sparks flew from his claws. He ran to and stabbed the closest fire glob. When he tried to pull his claw out, he couldn't. Strangely, it didn't appear the red glob was responsible for it. It let out a horrible screech of pain. Ratsar's claws got redder, and sparked so much they were almost on fire. It felt good somehow. The glob had the redness drained from its body and was reduced to a puddle. Ratsar quickly learned that he was surrounded with red energy, and could grow or shrink his claws. This new power felt good but fueled Ratsar's rage. His claws grew to the length of a lamppost and were as a bright red. Ratsar jumped in between 2 fire globs and stabbed them both with his mighty claws. He looked over to Lizard Rat. He was eye-blasting many fire globs, but he was surrounded. Ratsar leaped next to Lizard Rat. "Well, were you always able to do that?" Lizard Rat panted. Ratsar shrugged. "Have idea," Ratsar raised his claw. "Mix claw, laser." Lizard Rat nodded. He aimed at a group of globs and fired his eye blast. Ratsar extended his claws and roared at the top of his lungs and slashed at the group of globs as the laser hit them. 50 globs were reduced to a puddle. More and more globs came, many at a time. Lizard Rat panted loudly. "He's getting tired, but we are surrounded." Ratsar was blasted with fire. Strangely, it gave him more energy. He turned and slashed at the glob. He kept slashing and slashing until he heard Lizard Rat hit the ground. Ratsar ran to Lizard Rat, killing every glob in his path. Lizard Rat was burned everywhere and was knocked unconscious. Ratsar closed his eyes and clenched his teeth. The red power surrounded him turned to fire and Ratsar started floating. Ratsar opened his now completely red eyes. Pay. You will all pay. Ratsar screamed. All the globs backed away as Ratsar grew his claws to be the size of 3 buses. Ratsar screamed. He slashed at every fire glob in sight, and blacked out. Ratsar opened his eyes slowly to Lizard Rat's voice. Ratsar. Ratsar. Lizard Rat said in a panicky tone. Ratsar sat up as Lizard Rat gave a sigh of relief. Ratsar shook his head and looked at his claws. They were now white as they were before. You destroyed them all. How? Lizard Rat said in a scared tone. Have no idea, Ratsar replied. I think I know. Please don't attack, said a close-by shy voice. Ratsar looked behind himself. Standing behind him was a giant lava turtle standing on its 4 legs. Lava turtle was the latest species of turtle discovered. It is known to be able to live in lava its whole life. This one was different. It was almost as tall as Ratsar. Ratsar's claws got a reddish tint and grew a bit. What your name? Ratsar growled. The lava turtle backed away a bit. I heard you two are crime fighters, I just wanted to join you. My name is Turtle, the turtle stumbled. I am sick of being bullied by these destructive monsters. Ratsar calmed himself and his claws shrunk to normal size. Believe you, he said. Turtle let out a sigh of relief as if saying good, this guy isn't going to kill me. Lizard Rat seemed distracted. Ratsar stepped to Turtle. What you can do? Ratsar asked. Turtle smiled a little. Turtle turned, and raised his arms. Lava spurted out of the ground right in front of him. Some got on Ratsar. He winced then realized it didn't hurt. In fact his skin absorbed the lava, and it felt good. Ratsar blinked. Lizard Rat poked his shoulder. Ratsar, we have a problem, Lizard Rat said in a shaky voice. Ratsar turned to where he was pointing. There was a huge army of fire globs. With them was Pecking Bird, and he looked mad. What is their problem?
Stop.
Yeah, it stopped. Yeah.
All because my laptop turned off.
Okay.
It's because we're.
I think we're done.
His claws grew double the size they were, turned red, and Ratsar ran to the army. Lizard Rat watched as Ratsar shredded the front part of the army and realized he needed to fight it.
There's only so much. There's only so much.
All right. Since it was there so long in the video, I'm gonna put that in the description. Song we used behind the voice. It was.
And it didn't even get like. Look at the bar on the side. It didn't even get through a quarter. It didn't get through a quarter of this bullshit. It didn't get through a
like
quarter.
the bar is like this long. It only went like this way, much through the time. That went on for like a solid 10 minutes. So like I said, if you want to waste your life reading that garbage, link in the description below. Me and Thor made it a while ago. If you ask him, he is passionate as I am about it. It's still a good story, you know? We just need to write better.
Clearly.
You actually want to put on a different story that I made? Because I actually did make good stories, I just didn't finish them.
Oh, by the way, I started this practical joke with someone, and I asked all of this.
How about you tell the viewers?
Of what? This joke?
Yes.
Okay, so I watch a lot of Twitch, and I was on someone's Discord channel, and someone posted a picture of someone called Denelli and Winnicky. And they are, right, was it Winnicky, or was it, no, it was Shredder. It was Shredder. So someone posted a ship name for Denelli and Shredder, and so I told them that I would make a book, of a romance-style book for them. And so I asked my cover artist if they can make a very, very lewd cover. And the best part is, she responds back in all caps, I got you. Just like, I need urgent help. I need a cover that has a general boy and girl kissing. Make it lewd, as lewd as possible. Then the name should be, I don't know, maybe A Love Better Than Twitch's Connection, with the Twitch logo under it. Just use my name, DarkDragon of Chaos. This is it. This is for the best joke ever, and I want them to know who did it. Please do this for me. And then she just writes in all caps, I got you. I still love it so much. I'm gonna enjoy this way too much.
Can you go back on the video? On the live stream? Yeah, go back. Try to go, like, into another place. Why is it doing that?
I don't think you can do it during the live stream.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Nobody commented. Big surprise.
That
was beautiful. That was honestly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's probably also the dumbest thing we've ever done.
That is the best thing we've ever done.
Which,
Excuse me very much.
It automatically
It
catches
is.
up.
Oh. Did you watch the whole thing?
Did you wait?
Did you actually watch the whole thing? His girlfriend just went up and said, "Too shocked for words." And
Did you actually watch the whole thing?
Did you? Tell us. Tell the viewers. Have you watched the whole thing?
Could you just watch the whole? Yes.
She said yes.
Oh my.
You're married now.
But I can't believe you.
That was beautiful.
I can't believe you sat there and listened to that whole thing.
In your opinion, how was that?
Was it cringy or was it good? Probably cringy.
Was it cringy or good? What do you think?
Like, just the fact that it was like a bot-to-speech thing. Just the fact that it was bot-to-speech.
With
like
the
that.
epic music in the background.
Like, no, just the bot-to-speech in general. Mispronouncing almost every other word had to be the cringy part.
Yeah.
I mean, not that your writing isn't, but I mean, like, come on. Like, the fact that bot-to-speech... so beautiful. Thumbs up from me.
Ugh, so beautiful.
At least you got one person on your back over here. At least you got one person that thinks it's a decent book.
Hey, no. It wasn't me. It was all in the voice. When you read a book, it's all in the voice.
Okay, let me try to read my book. How about that? By the way, I do
Have the bot read your book.
No.
Yes.
I do want to know, though, hold on, because here's an issue I'm having with Wattpad, to, Lorena, on chapter 2, where does it end? Does it end with, a quotation mark symbol, or does it actually end at some point? Because here's the thing, when I went back to chapter 2 recently, and, like, I think an entire paragraph got cut out. So, I don't know if that's an issue or not, so...
So you working on the book with a person?
Yeah, do you mind checking for me? Just go to chapter 2 and see if it's, you know, like... If, like, the last paragraph or something, it should be right after, yeah, that sounds good. He gets into bed and falls asleep. Should be right toward the end of chapter 2. There's, like, this little...
I don't want to continuously call her his girlfriend. She's not like property. What's her?
Her name is Lorena.
Lorena. Okay.
Okay, so how about I read my prologue? How about that? We read a lot of your prologue thing, if you can call that whole thing one big prologue, because you never recite whether or not we're getting to a new... Okay, no. Here's chapter 1 finally. We never even got to chapter 1.
Yeah, we never got to chapter 1 in my book.
Which is the worst part. But how about we start reading mine? We read some of yours. Let's do some of mine.
Okay. No. But do it in the voice.
You
have to. You have to.
Do it.
Okay. Do it.
Yeah, chapter 2. Okay. Do you mind giving a vote? Since we just have you, we want just your vote. Should I read it in my voice, or should I do it with the bot to speech?
With the epic music in the background.
No epic music though. No, there's nothing epic about it.
Hey, there was nothing epic about my story, man.
Just.
Oh God, that's what she said.
1 or 2. 1 would be my voice. 2 would be bot to speech.
Just choose a random one.
Would you want bot to speech to do it, or do you want me to do it? All right, she wants me to read it. All right.
All right. Okay.
I'm reading it. Here we go. It was dark. Perhaps it was even nighttime, but no. It was around noon if you looked at the clock. If you were to look up, you'd believe that the sky was moving. Alas, you'd be wrong again. It's not the apocalypse. Well, unless you think giant warships invading your home planet was the apocalypse, then it's what you think it is. The structure and general shape of the ships could hardly be seen. Fireballs and lasers lit the sky more than the actual sunlight. Although who was firing at who is quite unclear. Loud thudding could be heard from the east, while energy that was being released was heard from the west. In this warlike place, it was a miracle to know from a friend to foe. As kind of obvious as it was, it could still be a far trickier than it should.
Sorry.
In a certain village was a house that was preparing for its inevitable doom. Multiple swords hung on a wall, and a family of 10 or so members took a photo and put a baby in a pod after they reverted a family member into the said baby. The mother put a photo next to the baby and kissed it goodbye. And it was sent off planet, wherever it may land now, it was kind of unknown to anyone. As the escape pod rocketed off, a blast of green light emanated from what appeared to be the biggest ship, presumably the mothership. The hopes of the now dead planet may rely on whoever laid inside the pod. In a small village in Warwick lived a small family. The man of the house was named John or Johnny. He was a larger built man he never worked out a day in his life. He just had a bit of fat left over from his youth, where his friends always dared him to see how many sweets he could eat in a whole minute. Some days it was chocolate milk, sometimes it was sour candies. His mustache was fairly wrong. He could never understand why people called him Dr. Robotnik. It kind of drove him crazy. In addition to this, he hated it when people called him Johnny. If anyone had the nerve to call him that, he became a whirlwind of pure fury and hatred. His most recent outburst almost got him locked up because of it. So he stayed around the house, home most of the time, fishing in the backyard lake that they had. John preferred fishing and eating a cheese and ham sandwich for lunch on a Saturday. No, he wasn't at all. It relaxed him so he could forget his rather stressful weeks. Sunday was preparing to deal with the idiots at his workspace. He worked for a slightly large fishing manufacturer. He took fishing as it was some kind of sport. He had all kinds of fishing medals from his youth. His wife, called Melinda, it was not quite your run-of-the-mill name. It was far from it. She was smaller, skinnier female, with larger eyebrows. It ran in the family.
Okay.
What?
I don't think you want people to be like, oh, hey, now I hear it on the stream. I don't need to read it now. Just,
Well, this is the prologue. Everyone can read this right now.
True.
I still have, like, chapters 1, 2, and 3 available online, and then everything else, you have to buy the book. You're gonna have to
You have to buy it?
Yeah, because I'm keeping it all secret. Look at this.
Oh.
I have my progress, chapters 3, 2, 1, and prologue out, but chapter 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have a untitled thing over
Hey,
here.
Alex, how would you like to finish Plant Boy for me?
No.
Okay, Plant Boy was a good book.
I have this book, and then I'm doing that gay ship, not gay ship book, but that other shipping book that I'm gonna be doing. And then I still have to do the second book for this because I have that cover ready.
Speaking of Plant Boy,
it's even my background.
Speaking of Plant Boy, though, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, speaking of Plant Boy, this is the final book I wrote because I used to like writing books, as you could probably tell by me writing 300 pages of complete bull. I actually wrote a decent book called Plant Boy, but I just stopped writing it for some reason. And it was actually good. Like, I had it all planned out, I just didn't finish writing it. So if you want to read them you can, but I don't really feel like doing more reads. You know what I mean?
It's free real estate.
Huh?
It's free real estate.
Oh. He just said it's free real estate. I'm like, okay.
But I think that should end it right about there.
The video?
The live stream, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a decent place to end it.
You know what? Yeah, he's right.
You've been going for an hour.
You know what? I see great videos coming to you in the future. Me and Alex are probably going to record more for tomorrow. More tomorrow.
I have a special thing I'm going to be preparing for, but I'm not going to say what it is here on stream. So if you are looking forward to a very special episode of God knows what on your part, then just wait. Go subscribe to the DarkDragon of Chaos.
Go subscribe to the DarkDragon of Chaos. Link in the description below.
Probably. But anyway, so we'll see you guys for the next stream or whatever it is we're going to be doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
How do you...